Okay, this is part 4. I think it's recording. Part 4. The last video, this little piece of wood, piece of a branch, really, wasn't stable, wasn't balanced right. This faceplate, homemade faceplate, was out of center. So what we're gonna do, I came up with a way to make like a way to find the center on a piece of wood. It's not perfect, but it gets close. What you do is you take two small squares, make a little, kind of eyeball it, just get this square, put it on your piece of wood. You know, ideally, really you want the edges on these edges, but this is going to work good enough. And take a ruler, put it from corner to corner, draw your line, then try to get that exactly in the middle of this square, which is going to be about 70 on each side. Yep. Well, you can see this goes to 100 and about 35. So I want to split it, divided by 2. What is that? 60 something, 68. So I put it between 65 and 70 on both. I get that line between 65 and 70. That'd be close. We're not looking for perfection. And I take this and draw another line. Oops, if I don't move it. Get the corners squared up best you can. Then we're going to make another one. One more. And get it squared with that last line we did. Let's get it about 65 again. Or between, oh, you know what I did? I did it at 75. Oops, my bad. Draw our line. I think I'm going to draw one more based on that line. Like I said, it's not perfect. Oops, but it gives you kind of a rough idea where the center's at. And then you also want to eyeball it. Kind of, I know eyeballing is old-fashioned, but it still works. Usually our eyes are pretty good. And so you can see the center is going to be probably right in this area. Probably right there. Like I said, I'm going to eyeball it, because the last time this was, where was it at? It was right here. I'm going to draw a circle where I had it at. You'll see why it was off balance. So you can see if that center, make sure I got this right. If that center, this was off balance by just maybe 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch or less. But that was enough to really throw it off. And this may not be perfect, like I said. First time I've done this. This is all experimental right here. So what I'm going to try and do is line that up with center. Get those holes lined up with 4 lines. And I'm going to go right there. That looks close, but I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. It may still be way off. I don't know. If it is, I'm going to have to figure something else out. I may have to buy a hatchet or some way to get it rough shaped, a rough rounding with a hatchet or even a chainsaw. I think I'll get a hatchet. This is a small piece of wood. And what I'm going to do, well, my screen froze again. So what I'm going to do is try and I'm not even going to turn this on. I'm just going to spin it. If it's really out of balance by spinning it, I'll just get a hatchet. And we'll just have to put off doing this for a little while. That is much better. Way better. I'm going to say that's part 4. We're going to go on to part 5.